Thank you, Carla, and thank you, Lori, for inviting me here today to talk with this wonderful community. Long before I was a parent, I was an educator and school counselor. I wanted to make a difference in the lives of young people that reached beyond academics. I was an advocate for the gay and lesbian community long before students came to me with fear in their voices and tears in their eyes, asking if they could wear a tux to prom or how to tell their family and friends that they were gay, lesbian, or transgender. Sadly, the majority of those students kept it a secret for fear of being rejected by those they loved and respected. Woven into those years, my husband and I had two beautiful children whom we love unconditionally. Little did I know that the conversations I had with the students who came out to me, along with my school counselor training, would prepare me for our family's real-life journey into the LGBTQ alphabet soup. I had comforted and supported LGBTQ students who were verbally and physically bullied in school, their cries for help ignored by teachers and administrators, or who had families that no longer wanted them in their homes. I was going to make sure that things would be different for my gender non-conforming child. One of the first things we, as a family, had to do was to allow our child to choose which high school he wanted to attend. You see, he attended a Catholic school all his life, and for many reasons, we knew this was probably not the best choice for his high school career. He chose a local public high school where he learned to stand up for himself the hard way, where he became the voice and advocate for LGBTQ students at the school. To be honest, that was the easy part. In order for my son to live authentically, to live his truth, I knew that he had to transition. He needed to align his body with his spirit. To be gay or lesbian in our society is one thing, but to be transgender, that's a part of the LGBTQ alphabet soup that is rarely spoken about. As a family, we love our son and brother unconditionally. We support him and walk with him on this journey. We have made the change from using his birth name to his chosen name, along with switching to male pronouns. A difficult task when you've been calling someone a specific name for over 20 years. This has not been an easy journey for everyone in our family, but we are a work in progress. Since our son does not live in our town, we have not told every friend and neighbor. We are selective as to whom we share our journey with. So yes, the majority of the people in town still call him by his birth name and use female pronouns. But of course, social media tends to spread the word faster than the local gossip. Sometimes I stumble upon someone who knows they will use his chosen name and male pronouns, and I am so grateful. However, there are times when I feel like a ping pong ball bouncing between two names for the same person. I tend to be the one who is most open and will share our journey. I've had to defend our son to longtime friends who find it difficult to understand what it means to be transgender. To those who insist that they can never call him by his chosen name and will only be able to use female pronouns, I explain the harm that can come his way if the wrong people overhear them. I explain about his safety when using public restrooms. I also explain that because there are no anti-discrimination laws protecting transgender Ohioans, he could be fired from his job if his employer is not supportive. But most importantly, I explain that I have my child and he is alive. He is finally living his authentic self, and he is happier than I've ever seen him before. That is all that matters to me. I always keep in mind that whatever I must deal with pales in comparison to what my son must live with every day along his journey. I truly believe that I have been entrusted with a precious child. I need to be a good steward of that gift, to love him unconditionally as he faces a world that at times will treat him harshly. Accepting him for who he is, supporting him along his journey, and loving him unconditionally. I wouldn't have it any other way. Our family is not the norm. Sadly, nearly 400,000 LGBTQ youth experience homelessness in the U.S. each year, largely due to family rejection, which to me is the worst form of bullying for any child to experience. For those who are struggling along their journey, I say stay strong, stay positive. Seek help from allies and friends and from great organizations such as Stonewall Columbus. Never let your voice be silenced. To the allies and friends gathered here this evening, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your hard work, continued support, and unconditional love. As for the rest of the world, together we will continue to change hearts and minds, one person at a time, one victory at a time. Thank you.